Sorry, bud.
Bit close, I think. That's all right. You're all right. No, you're all right. You're all right. Today is our 1 year travelversary. We have been away for an entire year today.
We haven't run out of money and we haven't killed each other.
Or cried too much.
A lot. Great success. So.
Well done, mate, for a year.
Congrats.
Yeah, thanks for being my travel buddy. So I was about to say I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I guess this video will highlight whether I've thoroughly enjoyed it or not.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, maybe on reflection you'll be like, you haven't.
Probably. So we wanted to sit down after a year of being away and just do a little candid chat. We've had some people send some questions. We've had a few family and friends ask questions, as well as some of our 100 subscribers that we've now just reached on YouTube. Thank you, guys.
We're like 102 now.
All right. Anyway, we're at house sit, so you'll see dogs flying around as well.
This is Pico.
This is Pico, this is Dylan, and Isla is running around somewhere. Cool. So I'll start, I guess, because I'm number one. Right, so question, Yanni. If you could describe this year of travel in 3 words, what would they be and why?
Okay. So I feel like this is basically impossible, but I'm going to try. I'm going to start off with saying fun. And I said, I know that's not a great word. There's probably much better words. But
fun is a fantastic
just
word.
Just fun, just so fun.
It's a primary word.
Yes. Challenging in good ways, definitely good ways. And surprising. I feel like I'm constantly surprised with what is happening in our life.
Yeah, I think it's surprising. Yeah. I think I am surprised every day about how things go.
Yeah. So fun, challenging, surprising.
They're really good. I think scary. I don't know why I'm not putting them in order, but scary, definitely scary. It's been scary. Scary because it's just a lot of unknowns, We're spending money and not really earning much money. There's no set path. We're kind of just doing whatever we want.
Most of the time we have nowhere to live.
Most of the time we have nowhere to live, but it always seems to work out. So scary, exhilarating, I think is a really good word to use.
Someone's got a thesaurus, haven't they?
I've felt rather exhilarated. It just is so freeing and I don't want to use fun, but
freeing. That's a good
freeing.
one.
Okay, third one, freeing.
Freeing.
It's very freeing. This whole thing. Yeah, 3 words. I don't even think I need to go into them too much. They say what they say.
Says what they did on the tin.
Moving on.
So this is a way more interesting question. Favourite meal?
Oh,
don't think about it too much.
Ramen in Auckland. We found this tiny little poke ramen joint.
Went a few times, didn't we?
Yeah, and I can't remember the name, and it was so good. The people in there were lovely. It was a really cool vibe in there. We went in there maybe 4 times, 5 times, and the food was so consistent. Every single time you went, it just seemed to get actually better. So I don't know if it was consistent. It got consistently better. So that was one for me. You go.
Yeah, I always auto think of one the po' boy in New Orleans, which it was just the grossest looking sandwich. But I can't tell you how delicious it was. And then also the best burger, we ate a lot, but the best one was that place in Astoria.
Oh, yeah. What did you have? Was it?
It was a Hawaiian-y burger. So it had this grilled pineapple and it was just really good.
Just from a little food truck in I don't know, courtyard of a brewery. Those ones spring to mind. We've eaten so much food on this trip. If any of you have been watching these videos from the beginning, you'll know how much food we've shoved down our gobs, so we can't remember all of them. Most scenic view?
Other than me every day. Waking up and seeing your lovely wife's face in the van. I think when we found that amazing free camping place in New Zealand on the South Island, and we woke up and had that view of Lake Pukaki and Mount Cook, and then the drive up and Mount Cook is just there.
That was ridiculous.
That was...
Yes, one of the best. And then we got to do the Hooker track before it closed.
The Hooker Valley track. Because there's no other mountain around, and then all of a sudden you're driving and it's just there, man. And
it's stunning. Oh, I think for me it has to be Glacier National Park, in particular. Going into the Sun. Oh, mate, going to the Sun Road was. We didn't really do much research on it. We just sort of I think we might have seen something on Instagram about it, and we're like, cool, we'll put that on the list. And
my jaw was on the floor.
It was I say insane a lot, as you guys probably know, but it was really insane. Views for days. But we've seen loads. I mean, you know, just to name a few, like Yosemite Park is insane.
Yellowstone.
The entire South Island of New Zealand. It's wild.
Is it me now? Yeah. Favourite mode of transport?
Oh. And what have we? Planes, trains and automobiles. I don't even think we've been on a train, have we?
Not planes, probably.
No, I don't like planes. For those of you that know me, plane is a necessity and not something that I enjoy. I have to get on one.
Neither of us are into it.
No, I had a panic attack.
Actually, are we?
I don't like them. Oh, escape camper vans. So again, if you've been watching the vlogs,
just ridiculous.
There's a company called Escape Camper Vans. They're actually out here as well. They must be global.
Yeah.
But the ones in America, it's ridiculous, man. They've got these old Ford Ecoline vans, and they just have the most unhinged paint jobs. The first one we had was called Drop Zone, and it had a bunch of I think it was paragliders. We would stop at random petrol stations to fill up, and people would be like, "Hey man, are you in the army?" You know, they thought that we were I was a vet, not like animal vet, but like a veteran.
Yeah, it was awkward. We got asked that a few times.
And it was really awkward because every time I said no, it was like I was spitting on the flag.
Obviously, we've hired this van. It's got big branding on the back of it.
You Americans are crazy. So yeah, I would say those camper vans, they were terrible in a lot of ways. Brakes didn't work. Bed sheets had holes in them. Door seal was whistling.
Oh, endless problems.
Endless problems, but so much
But
fun.
hilarious. Every time you've got out and gone to a shop or whatever, and then you're walking back to the car park and getting in the van, you're just laughing at yourself.
Well, the second one we had was
you're like, look at what I'm getting in.
It's so silly. The second one we had was Palm Springs one.
A big lady in a bikini on the side.
I just wild. So that was really cool, and they were fairly cheap. So that was
just a funny
good
experience.
Leanne, what has been your weirdest experience that you can remember?
That's a hard one because I actually feel like we haven't had that many weird ones.
No, we've been quite lucky.
When we say we're again in America, in Bozeman, when we did that random night, we camped in the Walmart car park, which was the first and only time we did that. And I was a bit hungover in the morning, and you're opening your van door at first thing in the morning in the car park of a supermarket where it's busy, so it's a bit jarring experience as it is. And then there was just a man who looked homeless, but maybe he did have a home, I don't know, sat on the floor right outside the van with an axe chopping the floor.
He was just chopping the ground.
And just sort of on a hangover, I was a bit like, what is happening?
That was a weird experience. There's not been anything weird.
No, quite lucky really. That or even we're just weird, so we're not weirded out easily.
Uno reverse. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's that. All right, is it you?
The place you wish you'd stayed longer.
Well, we kind of had the trip dictated somewhat by visas or lack of visas. So it wasn't really feasible for us to stay longer. But I mean, places that spring to mind, Nashville. I mean, I would stay in Nashville until they kicked me out. Nashville's one.
I feel like we just scratched the surface on Nashville.
Yeah.
Definitely want to go back.
Just the northwest of the US in particular, for me, we've both said it actually, that coastline along, from Seattle down to San Francisco.
The
Oregano coast is...
Stun.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And I wish we could spend more time around that
a bit more,
area. Wish we could have maybe spent longer around Montana, Bozeman.
Yeah.
We've already mentioned, but with the Axeman, that town was actually amazing.
Oh, yeah, good vibe.
So...
Do you want to let me answer it?
Over to you.
I'll wind up quickly. Mine was Fiji because we were there for 8 nights, I think, and we stayed on that one island a lot because of budget and stuff. But we had to get here to open our visa as well. But I would have liked to have spent more time to go to different islands and different areas of Fiji. But it's only 3 hours down the road.
Off we go. If you could relive one day from the trip, what would it be?
This is a good and impossible question, but I've had to whittle it down. And mine would be the day we arrived in Nashville. So we had been obviously on the road, just me and you. We'd got to a point where I felt like we were really in the flow of traveling and having a great time. We'd left away all the trauma, dropped all the trauma from home, and we were just having a great time. And then we'd left Memphis. We were meeting Josh and Lauren, best friends from home. So I was so excited about that. And it was nice to see people from home.
Yeah, it really was.
We were, arriving in Nashville. Nashville's been on my list to go to for a long, long time. We love country music. We were also checking in and staying at the Dive Motel, which is somewhere I'd stalked on Instagram for years because the place is just beautiful. And what else did we do? We went to the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah,
we
had
went and got
barbecue
barbecue. And then the evening we went to like the Bluebird Cafe. It was just like...
It was a great... It wasn't just a great day. It was a great...
My excitement was just bubbling over. Like I felt like a kid.
Yeah, it was great. I think I completely agree. That and when Beans came out to LA, again, another time that we had a friend come out, really, because they are special moments within such a special trip. You know, people making the effort to come that far. I mean, Josh and Lauren were going out anyway for a wedding, so, you know, it wasn't like they came just to see us. But
they let us crash their honeymoons. That was cool.
Which is super cool. But yeah, Beans flew out all the way to the West Coast. So he flew to LA on his own. He raw dogged a little flight.
Beans is in the house! Beans is in the house!
And that was so much fun, special. Like, because we were driving from our house in Joshua Tree, and we like had a little app up, and we could see Beans' plane coming in, and we were like racing him down the interstate. We were like, "Come on, bro, we're gonna get you!" And it was just because we knew that was the last.
So funny.
It was the last week of our trip as well. So we had been away for like nearly 3 months, and it was the last week before we were going to go further than we'd ever been around the world. So it just felt so good and so right to see a familiar face. And we went to gigs and we ate food and
we did loads of Beans. Like we went to San Diego, we went Palm Springs. Like
we did like a mini travel within the travel.
Like
it was good. So friends, we love you dearly.
More people come and visit us.
Yeah, and if you don't, you're dead.
Not
to
everyone
us.
though.
You're dead to us if you don't come.
Not everyone's invited.
Right, Leanne, what do you miss most about home?
My cats.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everyone else. Like, I do love my friends and family, but it's easier to like have a catch up in a video call. But my cats, like, it's something I struggle with every single day, missing them and feeling guilty. And it almost very much made us not do this. But they are loved and happy. They're having a great time.
Yeah, it took us a long time to figure out how we could do this because the cats were so, you know, we haven't had kids, like we said, so they are our kids, as lame as that might sound to some people. Like, they're our family.
We don't like cats.
We don't like you. The cats, for sure. And then obviously, you know, friends and family are obviously right up there as well. It's just, that's naturally what you'll miss.
What's one thing that we've learnt from each other during the trip?
Not to go into the bathroom directly after you. I think it's probably one thing I've learned.
Our bathroom was in our house, in the van, like in it. That's one thing I've learned from you, actually, is that not learned from you, but maybe just learned that, like, watching your husband do sit-down piss is not...
Sometimes in the night you have to do a sit-down wee, and especially when you're in a van, like you can't do stand-up wee in the night because you're just going to piss everywhere.
I wouldn't recommend seeing that.
I love sit down.
It sort of changes. That's actually changed.
I don't care what anyone says. Treating yourself to a sit down wee is one of God's greatest gifts on this planet.
Hilarious.
Yeah, no, I mean, in total seriousness, I think, like, what I've learned from you, without getting too corny, is that you have a lot of the skills in life and a lot of the abilities that I don't have. So watching you in certain situations that I freak out in has been invaluable for me personally. Like, it's been really, really helpful. Do you not want to say anything nice about me?
Oh, it said the toilet thing. Is that not enough?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. From you, I mean, it's difficult because I think it's stuff I knew from you before anyway, but like, one, to just always bring the fun. Like, you're just always stupid and funny. And then you get conscious of that, because you're like, I don't want to be like the clown, but like...
I just annoy him.
You're really funny.
Which moment made you laugh the hardest? Is there anyone you can think of?
I mean, like, just every day. Like, how am I meant to pick one?
One thing that springs out in mind, when we were in, if we want a moment, when we were in Peggy Sue's Diner, when we stayed in the car park in Nevada, we were like staying in this weird like truck stop. And Leanne just did the best impromptu dance on this stage, like she was at fucking Wembley Stadium, and it was...
Like my life depended on it.
It came out of nowhere, and honestly, it was one of those moments where I looked at her and I was like, I love you, and that's why. It's always laughing, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if we're not crying because we're sad, we're laughing. As you've seen from the vlogs, if you watch them, we are children, so we laugh constantly.
Me from the future here, as I'm editing this vlog, I just remembered actually the funniest memory was on our 10-year anniversary when we rented that room and we had bath night. I've never laughed so hard. I don't know why it was just so funny. I just found it hilarious. Probably we were quite drunk. You agree?
I agree.
Yeah, bath night. Would we or would you do it all again? Why or why not?
Yeah, like...
It's easy, 100%.
It's
100,000,000%. I actually would pay anything to do it all again. Although I know we're still continuing.
Even though we're still on the same trip. Like, it's so weird because sometimes we get sad that we're not at the beginning again.
Yeah.
The beninging.
And
that is another thing that happens, is it goes so quickly. Like, you really realise that you need to be present, because if you're not present, then you miss it all, and then you sit there going like, oh, why was I anxious about that? Why did I miss that? 100% do it all again. Do it all again exactly the same, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm going to end on this one, wrap it all up. Travel or life goals for the next year?
See more of the world, tick off some more countries, and I'm very excited to go to some non-Western countries.
God, you're leaving it really ambiguous. Like, we've got a rough plan. Do you want to tell the people?
We got a rough plan,
Well,
yeah.
a
rough
plan.
plan.
It's not a secret, is it?
Might be.
Ooh, I don't even know about it.
So our rough plan is when we've sold our van and we can leave here, we're going to pop over to Australia for a bit, probably not that long, just because like it's expensive, and we've done America, we've done here.
We've been in Western countries
I know it's
for
its
a
own
little
country,
while
but
now.
yeah, a few weeks, been up probably just the East Coast, right?
Yeah.
And then the plan is that we'll fly, maybe like start Indonesia, but we're basically going to then work our way through Asia.
Yeah. So
like
Indonesia, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia. We have explained this before, but again, if you've not seen our videos, go back and watch them all. But we have now secured work visas for Canada. And we need to be in Canada by February 2026, by the end of February.
Hopefully a bit of Japan.
Potentially over to Japan on the way. Depends on timing. Depends how long we're now going to be here in New Zealand.
Yeah.
But the plan is to leave New Zealand as soon as we can, not because we don't love it, but because we need to get to... We're on a time crunch for Canada.
Yeah, that opportunity came and we'd be silly not to take it.
Yeah, this is the last... We got a 1-year working visa. We got a 1-year working visa for Canada, and we were right on the cusp of the not making it for the age, because we're old as shit now. We're both 36. We have to do it now or never. And Canada has been somewhere that we've visited before. We did the West Coast. I've toured a little bit on the East Coast, and we just really have always wanted to try and make it work to live in Canada for a bit.
So yeah, that's the rough plan.
That's for the next year. That's our kind of outlook for the next year.
I think we're super excited for Asia, right? Like I said, we've done a lot of like Western countries, and you know, within a year, other than Fiji, we were like mainly America and here, and just ready for something quite different for us.
Is that it?
Quite deep, wasn't it?
I'm like that. I reel you in with my emotions. No, I think we should probably wrap it up now. If you've watched our year's worth of vlogs, which again, we did not expect to do, we kind of just sort of went, let's get started. And we did it when we left. We didn't pre-plan this. We bought shitty 30 quid mics from Amazon about 2 days before we left. And we said, if we do it, we do it. If we don't, we don't. And we've done an entire year of it.
And we've loved it, actually.
I am so proud of you, mate.
I had no idea how to do any of this.
No, Liani has learned video editing.
I've learned video.
And I've learned video editing.
What's it called? Final Cut?
You know Final Cut now? Leanne knows how to throw a mean transition in, like this. See? Again, we're going to start saying this now because we're YouTubers, but please like and subscribe. It really helps with the engagement.
I can't wait for our first troll.
Anyway, should we sign this off?
Yeah, probably.
Right. Thank you very much for watching. 1 year on the road, mate, and more to come.
Yeah, well done us. We did it.
Proud of you, bro. Mwah, schmeckle.